How you guys doing? This is important in reference to this satellite man staring at me. He tries to communicate saying he's not jealous. Whatever their problem is, they're physically assaulting me. So whether they're jealous or not, whether they're claiming they're jealous, whether they're saying they're not jealous, I don't really give a fuck. They're physically assaulting me. They're burning on my bones. They're burning on my tissue of my anatomy. And then the satellite man tries to make people shit out blood because he's complaining about other people's penis sizes. My penis size is documented in the Guinness Book of World Records and at Windsor Castle in Europe and at other places. And America, too. It's even documented at other places. It's documented at my mother and father's mansions, too. So in reference to this man and his hatred, whatever this problem is, he doesn't like it. He'll say something like, or he'll try to communicate something like, oh, he's hurting you because he's not jealous and you think he's jealous. I don't give a fuck whether you think that I think that you're jealous. My position is you're a hater. You're a assassin. You're a criminal. You're a terrorist. You're a murderer. You're a pervert. You're child molesters. You're pedophiliacs. You're financial thieves. You're hostage holders, you're criminals in every fucking way. Now, someone might say, well, what are you targeting? Well, you were targeting my face. You were targeting my beautiful teeth. So we look at everything that's beautiful. I'm not supposed to have injuries, not supposed to have, there's not supposed to be any damage on my body from, at all. But, in reference to the scars are supposed to be there because these people had done these things and, they tried to scar me for life when I was a little boy. I was in a coma for, numerous years, and these people tried to steal my mother and father's estates. These people had no connection to my mother and father's businesses or companies. These are illegal foreigners that are posing as Americans and illegal politicians that are in government. It even tells you on the inauguration of a president, it even says, don't try to steal from me. Don't try to hurt me. Does it or does it not? We need somebody that of the inauguration committee to make a YouTube video or something saying that they know that when these people in government take their oath of office, they are pre-told never to attack me, never to bother me, never to hurt me, never to steal from me, never to steal anything of my mother and father's companies or estates. That needs to be a YouTube video that Congress might make, I guess. Hello, Congress, how you doing? And, other offices in government and the Treasury Department. Many things of importance. But in reference to a female, I need a female to hang out with. And it has to be, a female that's friendly, a female celebrity, entertainer, or, certain acknowledgments of attractiveness. I have friends, all females are attractive in one way or the other. Of course, everybody knows that. But in reference to certain particulars, I have female friends that are singers and some of them are big girls or, actresses that know me that are kind of big girls. It's not that subject. It's more of a subject of getting these people for staring at me and stopping them from staring at me. You know what I mean? Meaning, like, if they stared at a girlfriend that was with me or a female friend, it'd be more lawsuits because they're disrupting my relations. And I'm an attractive person, too. These videos don't do any justice, obviously, reference to me being an attractive person because these satellite men have damaged my face and teeth. And it's kind of like a fish lens or something because I have a real little nose. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see. This is a thing here. This is the SD card thingamajig, whatever you call it. The transfer data thing. I can't really too, but anyways, my point. This is an SD card I got at Target. Well, this is the SD transfer data cartridge that goes in the computer. But anyways, and in reference to female friends, you know, I have friends that are models and actresses that have known me, and you know, people need to reveal which supermodel when I've done supermodeling on the runways in Europe, and some people want to know if I ever did totally nude supermodeling, only with my penis was untucked. Them tucking the penis, I'm not allowed to do nude modeling shows unless my penis is hanging down to the floor with me standing up, you know, plus, you know, a certain amount. It's supposed to be hanging like, what, 1 foot or 2 feet past my feet? I don't know. Basic information. Some people know the information. Some people in the NFL or NBA and sports, or, you know, people have known that because, you know, they're pre-told some history of information about my family history or who I am. And most people in sports know some things that are, because everybody has their curiosities, I guess, and some people know in reference to protection reasons for protecting me from any psychos. Lots of things of importance. But in reference to, I was going to make another video, but I might put it on here and I might make another video. And some people say, you know, I have so many cameras in the house here. Some people thought, oh, they thought they'd see you walk around nude. Well, I'm not allowed to walk around nude unless my dick is or my penis is untucked and all the way down to the floor. In reference to basic information of any inside cameras. Because then they'll try to confuse me with somebody else. And then they'll try to burn me with satellites, claiming they thought I was somebody else. They'll say, well, the son of Doris Duke's penis would hang all the way down to his feet, past his feet. Well, that man looks like he's got a little wiener. It must not be the real him. And then they start burning on me and shit, you know. Lots of things of importance. But, you know, in reference to females and, somebody say, in reference to people denying my identity, people denying who my parents are, why do you think there's a celebrity fee? Do you know how much it is to hang out with me in reference to certain things? Not talking about my female friend or anything. If I had like a girlfriend, it's not the same kind of fee, you know, or anything like that. It's over $1 million fucking an hour, isn't it? So, you know, the U.S. government has to get sued for that too. That's without getting hit from satellite or getting abused or anything. It even tells you if I had to go into court, it's $1 billion+ fee against the government or something. Multi-billion. Read that information too. There's something about that. I don't know. It's in the hundreds of billion. I don't know. It could be in the 100 billion plus or something. And I don't know. There's all kinds of different factual guidelines of some things that my mother and father, based on factual finances, factual history, factual documentation of land and properties and information. But, you know, I've been held hostage for over 20 years in Indianapolis, Indiana. And the U.S. government owes me millions of dollars just based on celebrity appearances, celebrity situations of things. You know, even then when they held me on hostage, I mess with my mouth. Even when they held me hostage on jobs or enslaving me, they owe me millions of dollars per hour. Plus them hitting me with satellites, causing me injury. Those are in the billions and trillions of dollars and quadrillions of dollars. Don't forget, these people, they murdered my parents, and my parents had lawsuits against the government during the time of their lives of when I had injuries and when my parents had gotten murdered by dirty Nazis and Middle Eastern Nazis. You guys know that, right? My parents had pending factual court case winnings against the government at the time they got murdered by dirty government. So those lawsuits could be octatrillion, possibly, quadrillion plus. And because the Supreme Court was supposed to protect my mother and father, and they were supposed to protect me from criminals and scam artists and people trying to frame me, people trying to injure me, people trying to set me up to try to frame me, people starving me, people blocking me from my mother and father's mansions, people making up lies to overshadow me financially in reference to my financial net worth. But, in reference to celebrity wages, they've never paid me any celebrity wages during this situation, and the government is responsible for paying me. It's over $1 million an hour, too. Them staring at me, just staring without causing me burns or injuries. It's in the multi-millions and billions. So, in reference to celebrity wages, somebody say, well, how come it's $1 million per hour or something like that? Look it up. And look up and see who my parents are. Look up the information who my grandparents are. Why do you think my celebrity wages per hour in reference to if somebody was holding me hostage, they automatically owe me $1 million fucking dollars right away, or $1 billion? There was times where they still haven't paid me nothing. There was times where they kept communicating, saying, if he goes back into work one more time, you owe him $1 billion fucking dollars. In reference to them saying that about me, in reference to this hostage situation or slavery situation and the satellite abuses. Somebody's got the court records of that, right? The information of that. And somebody say, oh, why is it so expensive? Well, there's going to be like celebrity events in the future and things like that. But in reference to personal meetings or certain things, some things are in the multi-millions per hour because I'm that valuable based on my mother and father's estates, my grandparents' estates. Somebody say, oh, this person made up shit saying that you were giving things away. Not allowed to give nothing away. Those are the scam artists. When they say, oh, they said his mother gave things to... No, my mother didn't give nothing to you or anybody else. What race and religion are you? No, my mother wouldn't give you anything like that. No, she wouldn't give you nothing. No. I'm the owner of the estates. I've been the owner of the estates of my mother and father since I was a little boy. And it's on record, too. They even have the time and date of some things. And hello over there in the steakhouse in Studio City. How you guys doing? And, even when I was a little boy, and even when I came out of a coma, my mother and father reiterated the information that they gave me everything. Even though my parents gave me everything back when I was little, before I was in a coma, and my mother and father was working as executives of the company. And everybody knew that my parents gave me everything. My parents didn't want to have to worry about, anything at a timely moment or anything. So they gave me everything when I was little. And my parents worked as executives of the companies. And that's on record, too. So if anybody was wondering that. And somebody say, in reference to celebrity fees, the Indiana government has not paid me nothing. In reference to me being held hostage in Indiana. It's over $1 million an hour. It's been over 6,000 fucking days. So it's over $24 million a day. That's without any touching or any injury. Touching is trillions of dollars in lawsuits against government. Trillions of dollars against law enforcement. And quadrillions and octatrillions. Because they're trying to steal position on my mother and father's company property. They're trying to steal my ownership. Every time somebody hits me with a satellite, they owe me money. Every time somebody burns on me, they owe me money. And in reference to people that have tried to play this rich man, poor man hostage game, Like, I come from wealth and family history, and then they tried to make me look like the poor boy. Now, see, that's not going to work. Them holding me hostage, them blocking me. And, the Indiana government needs to send me some checks in the millions of dollars. Because you held me hostage. People had kidnapped me from California. Plus, I need to move to a better location. I got cameras here. I don't know which celebrity female is going to meet me at the grocery store or the gas station, or somebody handing me a note, or, I don't know what. I mean, I know satellite is a fucking problem, but nobody believes in satellites, right? But I'm the one that's been abused from satellites. So all the girls that will say, well, there ain't no such thing as satellites. Well, that's kind of funny when somebody says, oh, yeah, there's satellites. The celebrity supermodels know. The actresses and musical artists know that what satellites have done and what kind of shit they do. But, in reference to me having a girlfriend, I might travel with that girl in the future. But the Indiana government is obligated to send me money because I am a celebrity, Hollywood A-list celebrity, and I've been held hostage in Indiana. So the governor and mayor and attorneys need to go into court and talk about it. I mean, if the Indiana government sent me, millions of dollars now, which need to have court cases so they understand why. Don't forget, I'm a historic figure of the super wealthy. My mother and father was two of the wealthiest people in the whole wide world. And my grandparents was two of the richest, four of the richest people. My grandmothers and grandfathers on one side, my grandfathers and grandmothers on the other side. So, family history of royalty and family history of wealth. So, in reference to, particulars of things, the Indiana government has not sent me any checks at all. And my celebrity wages in the Screen Actors Union has to look up the information of who I am, if they had forgotten who I am, and look up why my celebrity value and wages are so high. And they have to sue the Indiana government for not paying me, because even though they've been abusing me, they still have to pay other things too. They have to pay me my celebrity fee. Plus, then there's lawsuits of injury, lawsuits of crimes of them not paying me before, even though I was being held hostage. Do you understand that? Don't forget, my mother and father was two of the richest people in the world. And my grandparents was some of the richest people in the world. So, in reference to the clout, the stature, the history of who I am and my accomplishments and other things, someone might say, it's millions and billions of dollars. But some might say in reference to, well, what about your celebrity friends? Or what about, well, it just depends on, they wouldn't have to pay it. It just depends. It depends on what kind of meeting it might be in the future. But like if there's a production meeting, I'm sure the companies have a certain fee, certain things in reference to my production companies, instead of everybody just stampeding and trying to smash and grab, or people trying to control things by wasting my time. Because my time is very important in reference to always staying healthy, staying fit, eating the right foods, hanging out with friends, of course. It just depends. There's all kinds of things that in reference to me hanging out with other celebrity friends, there may not be a fee at all in some things. Or if I had a girlfriend, then there wouldn't be a celebrity fee. But in reference to photographs with a girlfriend that make it in magazines or newspapers or on the internet, if something makes money, I'm supposed to get paid too. You know what I mean? And don't forget how many billions of dollars they owe me in reference to my YouTube videos. I've been through the abuses, man. These videos are real. This is no joke. So in reference to my YouTube revenues and other revenues from the studios and companies, and the Royal Protocol is in the media. It's there for a reason. To protect my ownership, to protect who I am, to protect me from haters and industry of death freaks trying to make up lies, torturing me, trying to call me ugly and stupid, trying to make me look like somebody had lost their looks or somebody had, went on the down looks of something or whatever people say, in reference to people saying something like, how'd you look? How'd you let your looks go? I didn't. Like I've been getting beat up by satellites, Yeah, it's attempted murder every day. So, in reference to the information of things, it shows you as a Screen Actors Union who my parents are. The Screen Actors Union has known who my parents are. The Directors Union, the Writers Union, they have known who my parents are the whole time. So it's very important. And plus, my mother and father had money at the Screen Actors Union banks. My parents had money in there for me. Backed up by fingerprints, DNA information. Haven't received a penny from anywhere. So if they tried to send me money or lawsuit monies, I haven't received any lawsuit monies or insurance money either. And I'm supposed to be on the council of the Screen Actors Union and Teamsters Union too or something. Haven't received any insurance money or lawsuit monies from anywhere. Or the fact that I'm supposed to be a newscaster in some cities occasionally, or, supposed to be a Las Vegas newscaster too, aren't I? Haven't received a penny from there either. Or any of the companies. That's why we need a list of what time and date people sent money and where the money they stole ended up. Like, where did they funnel the monies? Where did they hide the monies that they were trying to wash? They're hitting, man, they're causing hiccups. That hurts my chest, man, when you do that, That hurts my throat, and it hurts my ribs and my diaphragm. So you're going to need to go into court when you do that, you stupid ass. That's a fucking $1 trillion plus lawsuit right there. So many things of importance. But in reference to females, I need a female to hang out with so we can say that the satellite freak, if he looks or whatever, that they're violating my life and whichever female's life that I'm hanging out with. So it's very important, and, just sit around and chat and see what we want to do, see what kind of travel arrangements there might be, or to see what, kind of things we want to do, like go shopping, go into a store. And I need a female to be around me, obviously, because this gay man's terrorizing and bruising and beating my anatomy with a satellite. So, in reference to hanging out with girls or friends, well, mainly a girl, obviously, because these men are gay, so I need to hang out with a girl. Yeah, pretty obvious in reference to the kind of psychos that are staring at me. And we need the transcripts from those satellite control rooms about every type of thing these people have tried to nitpick on me about. Very important. And the list of every location that Duke Farms or any of the companies of my mother and father or grandparents, any location, even a friend tried to deliver money, or even a bank account that somebody might have tried to open up for me. I haven't received nothing from anywhere. Didn't receive bank statements if anybody tried to send one. So, in reference to the information, need information. So, in reference to a celebrity female, most people know I go to the gas station because Satellite Man tortures me and makes me go to the gas station. And, so it's kind of, they make me buy cigarettes, and usually I buy soft drinks sometimes. But, it's important that a celebrity female can meet me right there or meet me at the grocery store. I usually go to the grocery store a couple times a week. Like, I have to go get some more Grey Poupon mustard, and I'm going to need some more bread too. And just general, and if a girl or female friend comes over and hangs out, we don't have to stay here very long. If they have another location that they know of, or if Duke Farms might have bought me another house, or if a celebrity or entertainer had bought me another house, they get paid back right away they get paid by the companies of my mother and father, or whichever, or the IRS. This is just such a horrible situation. I need a female to hang out with. I don't know which female to mention because I have a lot of female friends that know me, and I'm not trying to exclude females, but the females need to decide which female wants to come over and hang out with me first, or and then we're going to see how long this is going to take before I receive information from my mother and father's companies, or my mother and father's offices, or the mansions, even from the lawn care people, or the people that work on the maintenance. I haven't seen anybody from there in reference to lawn care. People that cut the grass, or they trim the bushes, or they whatever, basic information from properties. So very important. I haven't received anything from anywhere. So there has to be court cases, and celebrities and entertainers need to talk to somebody. The females, you can, if it's a celebrity female, you can't wear a fake face, because I have to see who you are in reference to being out in public, if they're gonna spend time with me or hang out with me. I'm not sure which female to mention, because I'm not, this isn't to upset any female. This is like a very serious situation. Like, if a female friend of mine is in another city and state, and then one other celebrity female comes over and stays with me, don't want nobody getting jealous or upset. This is a situation of, I need to move to go to my mother and father's mansions, and I'll meet with all the girls that are friends of mine, and all the celebrities that are friends of mine in the future. This is about right now. Some people are doing movies. Some people got obligations and some things. I need, a celebrity female that wants to come over and hang out with me. Doesn't mean we're going to be here for months. It could mean being here for a week. Because I guess some girls want to stay here at this little house with me. Some people had said they thought some celebrity females have had babies here at this house. I'm not sure which ones to say, or which ones. But in reference to a celebrity female, some of these celebrity females I've been friends with for 30 and 40 years. Some of them are supermodels and actresses and singers. So in reference to people, this isn't about making people jealous. This is about a necessity that I need a female to hang out with to stop the gay faggots that are terrorists from looking at me with satellites. Because they think if you're by yourself, they thought you would turn gay. No, man. You've damaged my teeth. I wouldn't turn gay anyways, period. But for you to think that damaging a person's beautiful teeth and claiming that you thought they were gay, when I've had the same dentist for over 45 years plus. And there's other dentists that have probably been in court against these people that have been doing this. Many things of importance. And situation. I need a female to hang out with. This isn't about anybody getting jealous right now or anything like that. I need a female to hang out with to stop the gay men from staring at me with their imaginations, thinking that they thought I would turn gay when I'm not gay, not never, and you damaged my straight teeth, motherfucker. Everything about me is straight. I am not gay. I have gay friends, and I'm friendly with my gay friends, but I am not gay, not going to be. And I don't know, some of the stand-ins that have had to stand in reference to certain careers, I don't know if they're gay, but I know I'm not gay. And I'm the owner of the copyrights of my family history and my mother and father, and copyrights of, the production companies too. Just in case anybody was wondering. Lots of things of importance.